Folks, one of my twins graduated from high school yesterday. That's a really big corner to turn. I always say high school is best in the rear view, at least for most people. Well, as I was sitting in the audience suffering through 5 consecutive excruciatingly trite speeches, cursing ChatGPT for likely helping these kids come up with phrases like, "you only live once," and "follow your dreams," I couldn't help but think about what we've done to our children and how bleak it must be to be them. Let's be honest, our kids know our country couldn't give a crap about them. When a nation allows its students to be slaughtered regularly with diminishing empathy every time, they learn pretty quickly that Alabama Bubba's pew-pew fetish and red state Republicans' NRA bribes are far more important than their piddly asses. Our kids know they don't matter. They know AI is going to screw them. They know they're never going to be able to afford homes. They know the planet is going to become unlivable soon anyway. Great job, America. And now they have new American traditions to look forward to, like unmarked, masked men beating the crap out of them just for kicks, or snatching them away to detention centers, even if they're citizens. Now our kids know they can't trust anyone in uniform. No more telling them to find an official if they need help. Nope. The new mantra is never let the powers that be know you're lost, confused, afraid, or in need of anything at all. You're on your own, kids. Sure, we spend more money on our police and our fighting forces than anything else in America. We call it public order and safety and defense spending. Yeah. That's gonna need a rebrand, don't you think? Self-inflicted societal trauma spending? Dysregulated baby men who hurt people instead of getting desperately needed therapy allowance? Well, now I'm going to have another daughter moving further out into the world. This one is going to college locally. Thank goodness. In case dear leader decides to send some pardoned J6 psychopaths to our college campus to kneel on the necks of some brown-skinned students on a normal Tuesday morning, we'll be close enough to pay her bail and take her to a hospital after she gets arrested and beat up by a cop for protesting. Yeah, so much to look forward to. What a great nation we've become. We live in a blue state, so we can assume that any uniformed tool of the police state or any self-appointed MAGA vigilante probably has a grudge to bear against us. You know, because we're probably woke. They might be rougher, more confrontational, and more misogynistic, assuming we're Dems. They might even get in the habit of routinely messing with blue state people just for fun. In blue states, you probably won't even have to be brown, or gay, or trans, or disabled, or autistic, or any of the labels that are making the rounds as the disposable demographics. If your state failed the loyalty test, you're the enemy. So what's a mother to do? Encourage her girls to stay in blue states that are becoming more and more infiltrated with really sick men, like really, really sick men, like the kind of men that I would lay my life on the line to protect my daughters from? Do I tell my daughters to stay in blue states where at least most of the general public aren't monsters, but the police state wants to inflict widespread trauma on the general population as a regular part of life? Or do I tell them to go hide out among the haters in the red states and pretend to be non-political, or even worse, pretend to be someone who has lost the plot, aka someone who votes for this Republican Party and this cult leader? That's a choice, isn't it? Boy. After busting my ass for all these years, working to become a better person in my country, to have my country kidnapped, molested, and turned on me and my children, to have my country hold our well-being, our financial future, our physical health, our mental health, and our shot at having a livable future on a livable earth hanging on the whims of rich, depraved, utterly inhuman creeps, my rage is hard to describe. Let's just say it's a rage that needs to find purchase. I'm guessing so many of us feel the same. For our kids' sake, let's hope we can harness and combine all of our rage effectively. And for once, show our kids we do give a crap about them. And we're far more powerful than a bunch of mentally ill baby men. Yeah. Well, Cabal, why don't you have the day you deserve?